The loquat tree. There was only one tree on this lonely swath of prairie in the Northern Territories. A loquat tree, not normally seen in these parts, rising from a cluster of smooth mossy stones on the bank of Revelation Creek. Penny Panisi loved it here, shaded by a canopy of loquat leaves and soothed by the murmur of gently flowing creek water. Penny read great novels, epic poems, and philosophical treatises while breathing air such as was found nowhere else on earth. This was her respite from life on the homestead, from her dim-witted father and pain-pinched mother, from the never-ending garments needing mending, breeches and blouses, aprons and kerchiefs, clothes brought to her by other womenfolk on the compound. Penny's ceaseless stitching was the family's sole source of income. Whenever she was able to steal away from her life of toil, she'd ride Buster the mule out to the loquat tree and sit and read and become wise. One searing summer afternoon, she was startled to see a wanderer approaching, a gaunt, unshaven man in tattered overalls and a straw hat. Penny recognized him as a mission man. She drew a cup of water out of the creek and handed it to him. "Much obliged, miss," he said after slaking his thirst. "A.J. Cawley's the name." Penny remained seated, squinting up against the midday sun. "What brings you to the loquat tree, Mr. Cawley?" Cawley had heard tales of this girl, but he feigned surprise. "Why, I've come to rescue you." Buster brayed his amusement. Penny was more gracious. "But I'm rescuing myself, mission man, with every word I read, with every moment I spend in the company of this tree and this creek." Cawley nodded respectfully. "Ah, then you don't need me, it seems." "No, sir." Penny rose gracefully and smoothed her gingham skirt. "Indeed, I'm ready to make the ascension." And with that, Penny Panisi swirled into a wisp of mist and merged with a passing breeze. The mission man lifted his hat to the sky. He traced an arc across the heavens from north to south, east to west, just as he'd been taught in the unlikely event he'd ever bear witness. He sat down on the mossy stone that Penny had vacated. He reached for the book she was in the midst of reading. He took up where she left off, at the very word. Thank you.